Hello ladies and gentlemen, what's up? It's Papa Bale and welcome to the channel. We are currently looking at my new 6 magnet rotor, 60 degrees of separation. I'm going to make a gyroscope for, I'm going to make two. I'm going to make a 0-point model and I'm going to make this model with magnets. I'm probably going to have coil or copper of some kind, maybe even just eartons, autrons, like a piece of copper or a piece of aluminum. What I'm going to use is I'm going to make I have an aluminum disc coming. It's a smooth 6-inch disc of aluminum. I'm going to use that as the interior rotor. But back to this. That's for 0-point. This is going to be a gyroscopic pulse motor that is well, the coils are it's gonna be pretty much like a 0-point build, except we're gonna have magnets in the middle instead of neutrons or autrons. But we're gonna have autrons as well, but they're gonna be actual coils. I'm gonna wrap some wire around the little nubs, the little squares where the magnets are. I'm gonna wrap some wire around that, like some really thin wire. Because I don't have like a saw that is capable. I mean, I have 2 Dremels. I have rotary tools, and I might be able to do it with a rotary tool, but it's going to be sloppy. It's going to be not what we need for pulse motors. If you ever seen a video of me working, you know that a Dremel is not going to cut a straight line for me. You know that is not even a possibility. But yeah, I use it to sand stuff down. Like, just for instance, this rotor. See, look at the pole. The pole just slides through like gravy. Watching this thing spin on here is gonna be frickin' joyful. We're gonna use maglev on this, on the rotor here, and we're gonna use maglev on the inside top and the inside bottom of the gyroscope. So basically, the rotor is going to be sandwiched perfectly in the middle, or as close as perfect as we can get it with the toroid magnets. By magnetic repulsion from the top and bottom. And then we're going to make it so that I have a base that I'm printing right now. I'll show it to you in just a second. We're going to make that base. We're going to have a maglev on that, and then a maglev on the outside bottom of the gyroscope. I don't think we're going to need one for the outside top. There's no point, except for maybe some quote-unquote eddy currents, which is totally something different. I just felt like making a joke. So I've got 16 of the little silver magnets that you see right there coming. And this hole right here Somehow it was like half a millimeter too short, and I had to rip it. All the other ones are good though. It's hard to tell, like, I think it'll work out just fine. I mean, if we hold it like this, let me just go like that. Pretty well balanced, is what I'm getting at. It should rest up like this. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to spin the shaft. Alright. So that nifty little UFO looking rotor right there is going to be part of a gyroscope. And yeah, I think we can do it with a... Well, we'll see about all the wire stuff that's going to happen after we get the pieces built. Now, the C-shaped coils, I can do the north-south thing pretty easily. So, your right hand fisted up and your thumb out. South. Left hand the same, north. And that's like the polarity thing. I mean, when you put it together, you want your north to be on the top, your designated top, and you want south to be on the bottom of coming out of the designated bottom of your C coil. So it's important that you wrap that or hook that up the right way when you do that. Oh my God, where did I put my little thing? Okay, here we go. I want to spin it for you guys. And it's kind of a spin. Alright, I'm going to get up in just a second here. I'm going to stop. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you the base of this thing. Now I wanted my base to be solid and heavy, so I put it at honeycomb at 17.5% infill, and that's going to be nice and heavy, nice and solid. And then, alright, here, I'm going to pause it real quick. I'm going to show you that for a bearing. Alright, so I've got this 5/8 spacer, right? And then I got this 1/2 inch, because the hole is a 1/2 inch. I got the 1/2 inch bearing. Right there like that, and you slide that in the 5/8 hole. You got no wear and tear on your bearing alignment and whatever. And there you go. You got a nice little bearing made. Very cool. Because the inner diameter of all the bearings that I have are all the same. They're all 1/4 inch. Oh man, that's going to be great. And the weird thing about the base is that I'm not attaching. I'm probably going to end up having to attach it, but I'm going to have it just resting in a bearing. That bearing, to be specific, the one I just showed you. That metal piece is going to be resting in there, in the bearing. Wait, that's going to be 2 inches high. So let's see. I think these are 1 3/4 inches. One and a half inches. So maybe I won't be using this on that, but that's a great idea, and that will not break down. That will not wear and tear if the motor decides to shimmy due to stress or cores or whatever the reason is. The magnets are too strong. Yada yada yada. Yeah, is there anything else? Oh. Tube with a 1/4 inch hole. So what does that mean? Let's use this pole for an example. This rod. So that tube will go on that rod, and there you have 2 shafts that'll spin in opposite directions, just like that. All you need to do maybe is put some graphite powder in this tube. Oh, here, this will probably be a better demonstration. Alright, so that goes all the way down, right? You say it goes all the way down. See, now the shaft that I'm spinning can go one way. And then the big one down here can go a different way. I also have a bigger spacer that you can put a bearing inside, and then work the same way. You put your 1/4 inch hole down the inner diameter of the bearing, and then the spacer can spin in opposite direction. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright. So, thank you very much. Peace out. I hope you stay tuned. as we get the pieces for this made, built, put together. We're going to do gyroscope and 0 point in tandem as the pieces come. So yeah, the aluminum disc is, I'm not exactly sure how fat it is, but it's 6-inch diameter, and it's also got a 1/2-inch center hole. So I can put bearings on it. Now it's not shaped like the rotor right here is. It's kinda a little bit. It's got a bevel so you don't cut yourself, but it's more or less a flywheel of, well, it's an adhesive disc for diamond grinder. At least that's what it says it is. Alright, so that's it. That's all I got for now. Please subscribe, hit the like button. Join up if you got some spare cash. We always are in need of funds. You get to join our Discord. All the info is in our membership. You can ask me for a personal invite. But really, like, when it gets down to it, all suggestions will be in consideration, but the members are going to get run of the mill, and they'll get to have an opinion on all the other suggestions. If they would like that, that is a perk. And if they like a suggestion that they hear, we'll consider implementation. Like the gyroscope thing is definitely an implementation of a suggestion. Oh, I love this rotor. It's got flywheel capabilities up the wazoo, man. I just touched it, man. Flicked it with a very delicate flick. Look at it go. Thing will go for 10 minutes like that. Awesome. All right. Thank you very much. I'm glad you all stuck around. Peace out. Have a good night. A good day. Bye now.